Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. Joining us today is Mr. Rangarajan of Data Patterns India. He's speaking to us a couple of days after the company declared its second quarter results, where the revenue rose about 23% year on year to about 108.3 crore rupees, while the order book rose to 1,000 crore as on September 30. The margins were at a healthy 37.63%. Mr. Rangarajan, welcome to BQ Prime.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
If I may ask you to summarize the earnings, what would you say? Given the previous quarter, as in a year ago period, was a record-setting profit.
We are in line with whatever projections we've given you. And the order book is also in line with what we've given you. This is a different kind of business, defense equipment business. We are slightly different from others in the sense that we develop from scratch all the products. It takes time to qualify, certify, and then build the products. So the journey has started. Earlier, we were working with DRDO defense business, which is what we continue to do. But the market now has opened up with MOD opening up to Indian vendors today. As against tying up with international vendors and building products, which is what most companies do, we decided that largely we'll design products in India and build for MOD requirements. So that is a change. And towards the change, we raised money of 500 crores in QAB in March and try to build those products so that we can participate in the large tenders. So we are now, instead of building only subsystems, we're building a full systems now in certain areas. That is a change. And otherwise, we're in line with whatever these projections we're given to the market.
Okay. So I see actually that you're aiming for a CAGR of 25% top line growth in the next 2 years and sustainable high margins of 35 to 40%. You're almost there. So how do you intend to actually go over that space in the next 2 years, sir?
I don't know over the space.
Okay.
What's more important is, we need, the first thing now, the size of business is very large. First thing we need to do is kick up revenue to increase the total addressable market and then kick up revenue. So that is the first part. Second is not kick up revenue with low margin kind of manufacturing business. So that is not what our key competencies is differentiate and sell, build products and do. So we were looking at a reasonable margin and then kick up the sales. So this is two things together we're doing. This can happen only build our own IP and our own products. So if you're able to do the CAGR, which you're talking, or enhance it further in the coming 2-3 years, from existing, let's say, 2,000 to 3,000 crore kind of addressable market I'm doing now with DRDO and follow-on business from PSUs we get. If you can kick this up to 15,000 to 20,000 crore kind of addressable market, take a position there with Indian products. This is what we're trying to do. That way, the revenue growth is automatically the bottom line growth also happens.
So, which means that whatever extra that you earn, because you're already at those levels, so is that going back into the company as investments, developing new products in, say, radars or surveillance systems?
Yes. We will be developing substantively. We put back money into our own product development. The two things we're doing differently is, since we've done a lot of development as building blocks, we use the building blocks to build the end systems today. To reduce the cost of development. Second, the risk of not developing on time and get the quality products also. So this is what we're doing. We are putting back and we've raised money to this extent to see that the next 2 years of development is fully covered by us.
Okay. A little bit about your order book, sir. You are at a very crucial juncture, a crucial milestone. That's 1,000 crore as on September 30. Your order inflows at 145 crore. Going ahead, you said the addressable market is very large. The opportunity is big. So what are the kind of orders that you'll be targeting? Size-wise. Yeah.
No, size-wise, yeah. So we would like to target contracts worth several thousand crores going ahead. But that is not going to happen overnight. We need to have a product to address the market. So we actually started developing those products now in-house. So the next 6 to 8 months time, we should start releasing the products, take for trials, and look at the kind of large orders a couple of years down the line. This is what we're looking at.
Okay. So it all sounds very hunky-dory, but there should be some challenges. What are you trying to figure out in the near term, what you're going to face?
See, near term, what we've done is we have started with this longer term perspective of product development and investment, which is going to take 2-3 years to kick in terms of products and programs. But in the near term, what we expect is the next 2 years, we have a pipeline of orders, whatever already developed with DRDO. We expect repeat contracts to happen. from PSUs. We expect about 1,000 to 2,000 crores of order book to materialize in the next couple of years' time, which will keep us going in the next 2-3 years before the larger orders from what we develop kick in. So that is how we have planned it.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Rangarajan, for joining us today. I mean, we are already at those levels. I'm sure you'll sustain them over the next 2 years. Thank you, Years, for joining us. This is Tushar for BQ Prime.
Thank you, Tushar.
You good to go?
Done.